Uh, Probiotics, are they good or bad?
Probiotics are the opposite of antibiotics. That is, an antibiotic is out there to kill germs, and probiotics are actually germs that we give the patient that keeps them healthy. They're usually actually a very important part of a child's good health to give them probiotics under certain circumstances. In Europe, they're actually putting probiotics into the infant formulas and finding they're getting less colic and that they're actually getting less food protein allergies in these kids. In the United States, there are some prebiotic formulas and some probiotic formulas. So the most common probiotics are the germ in the Lactobacillus family, which is either Lactobacillus acidophilus, or the one that I prefer is Lactobacillus GG, which is an acidophilus-like germ, but it's acid resistant, so it is actually more potent.
What's the name for that? Isn't that one you use?
Culturelle.
Okay, and why did you pick that one over others?
Because when they swallow the Culturelle, which could be given in a capsule and sprinkled onto food, or it could be in a children's powder form, which could be mixed with a drink, or sprinkled onto food with a bit of flavor. In Culturelle, the germ is so resistant to the acids in the stomach that all the units that you give a child, all those little germs, get right into the intestine and do the job of helping to digest the food and to protect the lining of the stomach. The regular acidophilus, which is found in yogurt and other cultured foods, the high percentage of what gets swallowed gets killed off by the stomach acid, and only a small amount actually gets through to do a job. So Culturelle only has to be given once a day, and is a very, very effective probiotic, especially in protecting children who are on antibiotics, but cannot be given at the same time. It needs at least an hour difference than the actual antibiotic. It keeps them from getting diarrhea. It hasn't been proven that they get less yeast infections, but it's my impression that they do. And there's another probiotic that I strongly recommend, is a probiotic yeast. So the technical name for it is Saccharomyces boulardii, but actually most people call it Florastor. Florastor is a healthy yeast that takes up room in the intestinal tract and doesn't allow the unhealthy yeasts like Candida to grow. So Florastor is also excellent for kids who are on antibiotics to keep them from getting diarrhea. But it's also a very good treatment for diarrhea. And a lot of the GI people are using it for people with non-specific stomach aches. They don't know exactly what's wrong with them. They put them on probiotics. And a lot of times, for no good reason, they just get better. So we use them freely in children. They're completely safe, and they can be given to adults as well as children. The dose under a year is half the adult dose, and from a year up, it's the full adult dose of any of these probiotics.